Can I afford this vacation or trip? Most people book vacations before checking if they can actually afford them. Then they spend months paying them off. I'm going to give you a quick system if this trip is a good idea or if it's a financial trap. First question you need to ask yourself if you want to take this trip or not is this trip going to stop you from paying your bills? Obviously, you need to look at your rent or your mortgage, your utilities, your car, your groceries. The most important things, your needs. Are those things going to be taken care of or are you eating into money that goes to those bills? Is booking that trip going to mean you can't cover these at some point? And so if the answer is yes, it is going to stop you from paying your bills going on this trip, well then obviously you don't go. If you can't pay your bills, you don't go. Yet, we'll say. Missing bills leads to late fees, debt, credit card debt, damaging your credit, stress. That's not what a vacation's for. You take the vacation later. Your bills need to be taken care of first. Your financial situation needs to be improved. Now, if the answer is no, this trip isn't going to stop you from paying your bills, well, then you need to ask yourself the next question. Will you have to go into debt to make this happen? Maybe your bills are paid by other money, but are you relying on debt to make this trip happen? Are you going to use credit cards and then plan to pay them off later? Are you financing flights and hotels with buy now, pay later programs? Because if the answer to this is yes, guess what? Your trip's not worth it. The trip is not worth it. It's not a real vacation if it's going to haunt you later. You're going to have stress and debt and financial problems. You don't want to have to pay over 20% interest for your memories. It's going to haunt you for a long time. So again, no, it's not worth it. If you have to go into debt to take this trip, it's not worth it. You're not going to have to go into debt to make this trip happen. Then the last question you have to ask yourself is, do you have 1 month of expenses saved? Because if you don't, if you're tracking your money, you know how much you spend a month, and in 1 month of expenses on average, you should have that at least saved. Because what if you go on this trip and something goes wrong? You need this as a buffer. This is a mini emergency fund and you don't want to skip it. So if the answer is no, if you don't have this, then you need to save before booking this trip. Have a separate savings fund just for trips to protect you. If the answer is yes, you have at least 1 month of expenses saved, guess what? Go for it. Take that trip. You earned it. Enjoy it. Have fun. You're in a strong spot. You can enjoy the trip guilt-free. Just plan ahead, stick to a budget while you're there, and have a good time. So let's recap. Can I afford this vacation or trip? Will it stop you from paying your bill? If the answer is yes, you don't go. Well, if the answer is no, are you going to go into debt to make it happen? If the answer is yes, not worth it. You're not taking that trip yet. If the answer is no, do you have at least 1 month's expenses saved? If the answer is no, you need to save that first before worrying about a trip. And if the answer is yes, congratulations, go for it. Hit subscribe, hit like. We'll talk to you in the next video.